So Michael Chandler is facing Paddy Pimblett in the co-main event of UFC 314. So the obvious conversation around Michael Chandler is going to spark up again. How has waiting for Conor McGregor affected his career, affected his ability in the cage? We're going to go through all that. We're going to read what he said in the interview and then go through his record. And beyond giving my opinion on how I think this fight should go, I just want to go through the potential fights he could have had, the missed opportunities that he has had sitting out for Conor McGregor. So if that interests you, stick around. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this. This is coming from MMA Fighting. So, Michael Chandler has moved on from the 2 year long saga that was supposed to result in a fight against Conor McGregor, and he has doubts if the Irish superstar ever competes again. It almost seems like a lifetime ago that Chandler signed on to coach the Ultimate Fighter Season 31 opposite McGregor, and now 9 months has passed since the lightweights were supposed to uh, headline UFC 303 during International Fight Weekend in 2024. Sorry. Chandler eventually returned to action with a 5 round battle against Charles Oliveira this past November, and now he's scheduled to clash with Paddy Pimblett in the UFC 314 co-main event in April. Meanwhile, McGregor still hasn't fought nor scheduled his next bout, which has led to plenty of speculations that the former two division champion already made his final appearance in the UFC. In my heart, this is Michael Chandler. In my heart of hearts, yes, he comes back, Chandler said about McGregor when speaking to MMA Fighting, because I think he wants to fight. He doesn't want to finish his legacy the way he has done it. His last fight was breaking his leg against Dustin Poirier and then touting the greatest comeback in combat sports history, and then doing the Ultimate Fighter, and then signing to fight me, and then pulling out with another injury. That's my heart of hearts. That's hard. That's difficult to read. Now my mind, if you're a betting man, does Conor come back? No, I give it a swim chance. Uh, when McGregor last saw action in the UFC, he suffered a gruesome broken leg during a trilogy fight against Dustin Poirier back in 2021. We know this, so I'm not really gonna hash it. So right here though, this is sad. So Michael Chandler, for 3 years now, might even be 4, because I remember they were talking about it in 2021. But for 3, probably 4 years, he's been waiting for Conor. He's been sitting there, he's been training, and think about this too. He's been in camp for years without a definitive date for when this fight could happen. Now, we remembered, like it said, International Fight Week last year. That was supposed to be the main event. Conor McGregor broke his toe. He's out of the main event. And then we have everything we need to factor in with Conor McGregor right now. As far as the lawsuits, the endorsement deals, the allegations, everything against him. This is sad that Michael Chandler is just now realizing this and is just now coming to grips with it. Um, but Like he says right here, no, if you're a betting man, no, it's a slim chance. He's 37. Like, he goes on to say here, I think he's just so intertwined in the shiny objects all around him that he can't help himself but to go reach out at a shiny object. With all due respect, you may be the same way. I may be the same way if we had those opportunities. That's why I've never been overly critical of the man because unless he walked a mile in his shoes, do you have the right to criticize him? That's how I am with most of the guys I fight or everybody in the industry. I'm not living the same exact life as these guys. In my heart of hearts, I think he does want to come back eventually. What if I was a betting man? It's a slim chance. I ain't betting money on that horse. It's sad right there. I wanna I wanna pull up Chandler's record. So we fully get the story of Michael Chandler, his career, what he's capable of. So he debuts in 2009. TKO win in round one. TKO win in round two. Rear naked choke. TKO submission, unanimous decision. Then he makes or yeah, he made it to Bellator in 2010 after Strikeforce folded. Patrick A. Frere, that's Pitbull's brother, he beat him. Submitted Eddie Alvarez. TKO, submission, TKO. Then he lost the rematch against Eddie Alvarez in a really close fight. Lost a really close fight with Will Brooks. Then got knocked out by Will Brooks in the rematch. Rebounds, gets a rear naked choke, round one. Beats Dave Ricketts, round two TKO. KO's Patrick Ferry as a split decision win against Benson Henderson, former UFC lightweight champ. Loses to Primus by Dr. Stoppage. Beat beat Cody Yamuchi. I'm not gonna try and repronounce that. I think I did it right. Unanimous decision, Brandon Gertz. Round one arm triangle. Front Primus, unanimous decision. Got that one back. Lost to Pitbull again by round one TKO. Goes on on a 2 fight win streak. Both first round finishes. Comes over to the UFC. Knocks out Dan Hooker in round one. There's three round one knockouts right there. Gets a title shot against Charles Oliveira. He nearly knocked out Oliveira in the first round. You guys remember he was on him. He knocked him down. Started pounding his face into the mat. But then Oliveira came back in the second round. He KO'd him. Then he goes on to fight Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje won this fight pretty handedly, but it was a competitive fight. Tony Ferguson in 2022, one of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen. You know the picture of Tony's face, freeze framed, is all over the internet. It's a good win on paper. Well, we know Tony Ferguson went on an 8 fight losing streak, or was on an 8 fight losing streak. Then he fights Dustin Poirier at pretty sure it was Madison Square Garden in 2022. Loses to Dustin Poirier by third round. rear naked choke. And this one had animosity too. They hate each other for some reason, but it was a really good fight. Then he waits out, does the ultimate fighter. Is told that he's gonna fight Conor McGregor. I think originally there is about um International Fight Week 2023. Didn't happen. Then we heard Madison Square Garden 2023. Didn't happen. It was supposed to be Jones Miocic. Uh, Jones got injured. Miocic stepped out. They did um, Pereira, Yuri, and then Tom versus Pavlovich. And then we got the International Fight Week 2024. This was booked for the main event. It was all good, all set. Broken toe, Connor's out. And he doesn't fight on that event. Gets announced he's fighting Charles Oliveira at Madison Square Garden. Massive underdog. He really got outworked the entire fight except for the last few minutes where he did the few backdrops and the crowd went wild. That's 2 years in between. 12 months, 24 months. Sorry. Could have fought 6 times then. You look at the lightweight division now. Chandler's still at 7. And that time Dan Hooker moved his way up to the top 5. I know he's 6 right now. But he's top 5. If Dustin Poirier is bowing out in his next fight, Max Holloway lost early at Poirier but knocked out Justin Gaethje at UFC 300. Justin Gaethje just got another win against Fiziev. He's calling for a title shot. Um, mm, I would like him to go on an actual win streak than just have one win and then throw him against Islam just because Islam hasn't fought him. We've seen the Oliveira fight twice. Sarukian, that would have been a big fight. Like these are all fighters right now, um, that I think Chandler could have put phenomenal matches on. I think he would have beat a Gamrot. I I would probably pick him over Dariush. Him versus Renato Moicano would have been what would be massive. I just 2 years, man. 2 years and like I get it, like the Conor fight, it's a life changing money. But at the same time you probably lost out at least on I'm just guessing his contract. I guarantee you that he does get some kind of pay per view because of how much he sells. I would say he lost out on probably a good 8 mil, 6 to 8 mil. I don't think that's an unreasonable number to think. Say he fights 2 or 3 times a year, 5 or 6 times in total over the last 2 years. It's millions of dollars. Maybe he goes on a wicked win streak. Which, looking at Chandler's career, he Chandler's really good. I want to say Chandler's really talented, but it's something about the big fights, kind of like Dustin Poirier. Mark, he lost to Dustin Poirier. Where it's like he needs to fight with intelligence, but he's going for the highway reel, and he usually loses to the best of the best that are highly intelligent fighters like Justin Gaethje. Well, Justin Gaethje is intelligent when he fights intelligent. Look at his fight with Fiziev. Well, like Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, guys like these. But I don't know. Now we're gonna have him against Paddy Pimblett, who is a star in the making. He does sell. People are interested in him. But to me, this is a downgrade to where he was 2 years ago, or even 3 years ago. I think that this guy could have carved out a true Hall of Fame legacy, even if he didn't get the belt. Which I don't think he would have against this one market trip. And we saw the Oliveira fight twice. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna root for Michael Chandler in his fight against Paddy Pimblett. I think that this is like winnable fight for Paddy Pimblett. The question is though, is how long is he gonna stick around? How long until he gets booked again? Does he get another fight in this year? And do we see Michael Chandler hanging out in 2026, fighting in 2027? I don't see it. I think it's sad. I think that Conor McGregor owes Michael Chandler something. If Conor is truly coming back, the only fight he can take is with Chandler. But I mean, even Chandler doesn't see that happening anymore. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, though. What do you think about Michael Chandler losing Hub in the Conor fight? And what do you make of him sitting out for 2 years and losing out on all the potential opportunities he could have had to fight top guys and maybe get another title shot? You never know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Like, all that stuff. Yeah, later.